CounselMore by default gives you over 300 different data points to choose from and that you can display in both of your lists and also in the app tracker. But today, what I'm here to show you is how we can create custom columns so that we can tailor a process a little different, or so we can fill in the gaps for things that CounselMore doesn't necessarily have a data column for. And there's two types of custom columns that you can create. You can create a custom data column and a custom status column. The first one I'll be talking about is the custom data column. And the reason why it's called a custom data column is because it's meant to display some sort of data to the student. In my case, I have a student who's interested in getting into the soccer program of wherever he ends up going to. So, as a custom data column here, I have a soccer coach, and all I would have to do here is click the pencil to get into edit mode, enter whatever I want, and then save here. You can see the same for the other three schools that I have down here. And if I move over to the student list, I can see that the information moves over. So it's meant to be presented to the student whenever they get access to their student list in their student portal. And lastly, if we move over to the app tracker, we see that we also display the information. The only difference is that we cannot edit this from the app tracker. So whatever ends up getting put here in your counselor list will end up carrying over to the student list and also to the app tracker. So that's what a custom data column is. But what is a custom status column? So we see here for my custom status column, I have a tryout result. And the main difference here is that I can edit this cell directly from the app tracker, which I can't do with the data column. So this is meant to track something in the application process, some sort of a result. So in my case, I have the first result here is passed for the tryout, and then for the second one, I have a cut here. And this is just something I did for my preference in terms of the color. All I've done here is check this box here, which signifies as completed. But in my case, it serves as a nice little green color here, which signifies something positive. And then to mark this red, all you have to do is click the square to the left, and you can cycle through. This would be somewhat of a warning. And then I've just left this red here. So this is what this would look like for you on your end. But let's see how we can go into settings and create some of these columns.